Welcome to this edition of the Who's Who in Guyana Business Show. A show, of course, where you receive a lot of updates, a lot of education, and we have many companies that are featured who are doing business in Guyana. Now, you would have seen in the opening slide a photo from the recently held launch of the Life Skills Proficiency Index. And this was hosted by Camille's Academy and the Life Skills Education Institute. We had guests from the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, the regional administration. And the Life Skills Education Institute has been piloting this program for a couple of months at Camille's Academy to really understand the type of benefits that could be provided to our students, and especially as we prepare for a country that really requires a higher level of capacity. And some of those skills that are really being tested for are things like creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, decision making, negotiation, and cooperation. And the assessments that are being done, which are being done completely online, and you'll see that further on in the program, really allow a student and a school to understand what the current position is, and it allows for interventions to be done at a school. And it also allows for the right level of training to be provided to the students and the school, allowing them to get much stronger when it comes to the life skills that are required. Of course, there's also the well-being and mental health assessments that, like the rest of the assessments, can be used by adults as well to really understand the level of mental resilience that currently exists. So if you have not checked it out as yet, go across to lspindex.com and you can be able to do the assessment for yourself as well. Other than that, the team over the past weekend was at the Agri-Investment Expo, and I'll be sharing as well some updates from that expo. You'll be hearing as well from Ms. Selena Bacchus on her experience at the expo, and I trust that each and every one of you was able to visit and really look at the fantastic products that are now being produced in Guyana, and to support these producers as well. It's always more important to take a look at how do we encourage local production in a very efficient way, so that we can substitute some of the foreign exchange that goes out into importing food, when we are a country that should really have food in abundance because of our natural landscape, our fertile soils, and our very productive people. So let's jump right into it and hear from Selena, who was at the Agri-Invest Expo, and to hear what the experience was.
Hi, we are the Who's Who Guyana Business Directory, brought to you by ActionINVEST Caribbean Inc. We are at the Agri-Fest here that's happening at the Agri Convention Center. And Aliyah, our camerawoman, is going to give you a 360 of what's happening here at the Agri-Fest. So you can see the different agri-processors, also the companies, services, products that are represented. I'm Selena Bacchus. We're here at the Who's Who. You can find us at the second aisle, first, second, and we're right in the front here, right to the walkway. So be sure to come check us out and learn how you can have your business featured in the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory, so that no one has to ask who's who. Yeah?
Welcome back, and there you saw some photos of the offshore technology conference that was held in Houston, Texas. And of course, we have ActionINVEST going on. So anyone who is in the who's who, which you can see right behind me, of course, will be featured at any one of these events as well. And again, it is for us a fantastic way to make sure that people know who we are and that we exist and that we can serve. But also for the 100+ companies that are in the who's who and who constantly benefit from getting calls, getting leads, getting interactions, and business as well out of being in the who's who. And later on in the program, you'll get a snapshot as well of the volume of traffic that goes through the who's who, the amount of leads that get passed from the who's who website directly to company websites. That's why it's very important that you have your website up and running as well if you plan to be in the who's who, because we really do channel a lot of traffic to the websites of the companies who are in the who's who. And this is all in addition to the actual hard copies that persons would be getting. So all of this does take quite a bit of structure. And to talk more to us about structure is Ms. Rodlyn Semple, as usual, and she'll be sharing today again with us.
We will discuss what is the Annex SL structure. Now, the Annex SL structure, it's the new high-level structure that ISO, which is the International Organization for Standardization, has adopted in most of the management system standards. Let's look prior to 2012. Many companies were implementing various management system standards and they had varying structure. Now, the new Annex SL, some people incorrectly say Annex L, basically it's a structure and it's similar. So when we look at the ISO 9001 standard, which was published in 2015, and we look at the ISO 45001, we notice that all of them are divided into a 10 structure part. It deals with context, it deals with leadership, it deals with resources, it deals with improvement. So all of this allows a company to successfully implement or integrate other management system standards. We will notice going forward in the coming years that all of the standards will have a similar structure. This will make it easier for companies to specifically adopt, let's say, documented information processes, controlling of non-conforming processes. If you're desirous of attaining advice or explanation about the Annex SL structure, give us a call on telephone number 501-0110, or you can send an email at iso@actioninvest.org.
Welcome back. And there you heard from Rodlyn Semple on the structure of the Annex XL, and we're heading now into a economy that is very much about standards, about making sure that everything is done in a safe and structured way. And for those companies who are looking to get ISO certified or just become compliant with ISO, I'd encourage you to reach out to professionals who know what they're doing and who can guarantee results as well. I think that's very important. Inspections are another area that will really be needed to make sure that it's done at the very highest of level. And I know that we have Global Compliance Service that is working on that and is the only regional accredited body for inspections. So I know that training is coming up in that area, and I would encourage you to make sure that you really investigate the background of any training and certification and inspections bodies before you decide to do any business with them. It's very important that you don't invest any money in an organization that is not able to back up its training and its credentials. So please make sure, do the research so that you really do get value for money. We'll now hear from Coach Prem, and he's going to be talking to us about sales and why that is so important and what he can do for you.
This is Coach Prem here, and we have our seminar modules. Today, we are going to talk about SalesRICH. SalesRICH is such a key part of every organization. We're in sales every single day. If we're not selling for our businesses, we are selling ourselves. And in everything that we have, we are in sales. Think about it. How many times have you tried to sell someone on the idea of having a phone like yours? Or you have an idea that you're looking to promote. Sales is in every area of our lives, especially for those who are looking to get into relationships. You're looking to sell yourself. So sales is such an important part and plays such an important role in our lives. So as we look to become professionals in our organizations, we need to understand how we can have conversations that we can be able to be seen as problem solvers. So in our SalesRICH presentation, you'll be able to understand the importance of training, understanding the importance of building that skill that you can become a professional in your field. You see, as we become professionals, what's important here is that we learn how to set goals, and those clear goals will drive you and motivate you to achieve. For those who have clear goals and you want to be able to achieve certain things in your life, SalesRICH is where you can earn the skills that you can progress in your life. You see, in sales, we need to be able to understand the importance of what it really means to sell as a professional. Because as professionals, we too go through the challenges of being persuasive in the marketplace. Even professionals will go through those challenges. So as we operate in a changing marketplace, we need to be relevant. So what does that mean? It means that we should constantly look to improve our skills, to continuously be training and upgrading our skill set so that we can be on top of our game. You see, we don't want to be the mediocre salespersons. We want to be the one on top of our team. We want to be the one that is reaching our goals and reaching our targets, because we are goal achievers. We are the ones that are looking to progress. So as we're looking to develop our skills in sales and communication, we want to be able to understand the importance of sales. You see, as we go through our SalesRICH seminar, we'll be able to understand the different sales processes and how you can incorporate a process that you can follow through and you can master in your sales presentations. You see, it's also important to understand how to deal with objections, how to overcome the objections. And this is where there's always a challenge because objections will always come and we'll always encounter them. But how to deal with them skillfully, we have to train and to develop that skill set. The important aspect of every sales professional is questions. And the questions that we have to be able to engage our customers so that they can be able to think and to get to the emotion of their transaction or their needs. When we're able to get to emotions through our questions, we are able to become much more effective salespeople. So, as you look to develop your skills as a professional and you're looking to achieve your goals, join us. Join us in our next session. It's on May the 25th, 2022. Call us today, 223-5583. I'll see you then.
Come down to A. Ali & Son Superstore for all the best deals. We have the latest DJ mixers, headphones, amplifiers, speakers, musical keyboards, drum sets, guitars, car DVD players, speaker boxes, video and audio cables in a wide variety, smart TVs in a wide range, refrigerators, freezers, stoves, washing machines, home audio, AC units, cookware, laptops, and lots more. So hurry down now for the best deals. A. Ali & Son Superstore.
Hi everyone, I'm Geetangali, the HR manager for NSBOmega, and today I'll be discussing the roles and requirements of a trainee program coordinator. The main roles for this position are 1. Assisting and managing key aspects of all training programs implemented. 2. Rendering assistance to the training team to ensure that all mandates are met. 3. Maintain and follow up on all administrative tasks. 4. Ensure administrative aspects related to training and bookings are up to date at each time. And 5. Understand and work with the training database and payroll system. The main requirements for this role are 1. A minimum diploma in human resources management. 2. Minimum of 3 years experience in an HR position. And 4. Excellent communication skills, analytical thinking ability, and a strong proactive mindset. Join us next week for another discussion on the vacancies we currently have and the roles and requirements of such. In the interim, you are encouraged to like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep updated with our latest vacancies. You can also give us a call on 227-3370 for more information. Do stay safe. Goodbye.
Tired of battery problems? Frustrate yourself no more. Reward your vehicle with power, innovation, and style with its sealed, maintenance-free calcium alloy plates, advanced technological build, and rigid testing processes. Platinum Batteries delivers every time. Get 2 years warranty and fast after-sales services. Available at all auto retailing stores countrywide. Imported and distributed by Caribbean Motor Spares. 174 Zeeland Public Road, East Bank, Essequibo. Telephone 609-7621, 502-3171.
Welcome back, and quite a bit of information as well from NSBOmega with the many jobs that are available, and to also make sure that you have a better understanding of the requirements of those type of jobs in the oil and gas industry and across many of the other industries which NSBOmega serves. We're now going to be taking a look at the presentation from a young lady from Camille's Academy, Renee, and she'll be talking about the experience of the Life Skills Proficiency Index and how it has impacted her and what her advice is. That will then be followed by a presentation on Camille's Academies. So let's take a look.
A pleasant good morning to you members of the various ministries, organizations, special guests, directors and administrators of CAI, teachers and students all. My name is Renee Rajaram, and today I am standing here proudly representing Camille's Academy. My task is to enlighten you about the LSPI program, which is short for Life Skills Proficiency Index. The LSPI program was introduced to Camille's Academy for formers on January 31st, 2022, whereby the students were encouraged to take the test on personal empowerment that provided awareness of our self-management, resilience, and communication skills. This site was easy to log into once our credentials had been created, which required an email address and password. This provided confidentiality and also to take it at our convenience. LSPI would serve as an indicator for us to understand our status or opinion when it comes to us being mentally fit and becoming productive men and women of tomorrow. It will also provide the right intervention for the help and support that every individual needs for personal growth and development. Should the results state that there are some red flags, it would also help us in setting attainable goals and getting the guidance needed to achieve such. Personally, I am honored to receive such knowledge about myself. Certainly, it will make a profound impact on all students, as mental well-being is an area that is in great need of improvement. Benjamin Franklin once said, and I quote, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." Today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take this step to invest in the knowledge about our well-being and mental health in the interest of the children of Camille's Academy and the interest of the children of Guyana. Thank you.
Camille's Academy Inc. We are the premier provider for private education in Guyana, and through our mission, our excellent team delivers a well-balanced curriculum that integrates technology and innovation to our educational programs to inspire children to reach their highest levels of success.
Check us out at any one of our 4 locations or contact us today.
Enroll now for nursery, primary, and secondary level. Camille's Academy Inc. Be inspired to innovate.
Ladies and gentlemen, students all, All protocols observed, I would like to officially welcome you on behalf of CAI and LSPI team to this launch. I also want to thank everyone gathered here and to all those persons joining us from the various platforms. Thank you for being here. And on that note, I just want to thank the honorable member of the head table for taking time out of your busy schedule for being with us here this morning. That truly demonstrates that you care. Your presence truly does demonstrate your love for young people and their mental well-being. As educators, we all need to play our part in building a prosperous Guyana. And what better way to do so than to invest in the education of young people? Provide opportunities that will nurture them, inculcate good values, good morals, teach them life skills, and empower them with the tools for lifelong learning. My friends, that is why we all gathered here, and that is for the launch of the Life Skill and the Mental Health Program, which will now complement the curriculum at Community Academy.
It's quite a pleasure to be here this morning. I was very elated when the invitation came to me to be part of this historic event, this historic launch, I should say. I think there couldn't be a better time in our history, in the history of our country, for such an initiative to be taken on. It's timely. And to all the organizers and to all the planners, the visionaries of this initiative, I must commend you for the very thought that you've put into it. As my colleague would have mentioned, I think that this organization as it is, and I'm speaking about Camille's Academy in particular, that's where we're standing, I think can really serve as the vehicle and the general wherewithal to take this across the country. And I think that's the ultimate objective, to cover our nation. Though it may seem as a real Herculean task, I think it is something that we can together accomplish. And I use the term together, simply because it is something that is absolutely needed. I am here representing the Ministry of Health. I'm a clinical psychologist, head of the psychology department and education and training department of the mental health unit. And today, while I was on my way here, something that came to my mind. And I remember years ago when I did my degree and I had to write my thesis. I wrote my thesis on ADHD, attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder. And one of the things that I had to do was to conduct a survey among 50 teachers in the teaching system. So I went around the schools and I spoke to several teachers with the permission of the head of the school concerning hyperactivity and attention deficit. And to my surprise, more than 80% of the teachers that I spoke to had no idea what ADHD was. And that is very evident in many, many areas, simply because if you look at a lot of schools, you would see there's always a classroom for the fidgety children, for the children that are disruptive, for the children that don't pay attention. They always put them separate. And I think that that's a sad thing. ADHD is something that I think a lot of children, especially, and youths suffer from unknowingly, without being aware that it is a disorder. ADHD is one of those disorders that it doesn't really have a cure, so to speak, but it can be managed with the right and proper intervention. And to this day, that hasn't changed. I don't know that it has changed. And the reason why I say that this program is a very timely one, though it is one that is going to focus a lot on our young people, and somebody said that young people, they are our future for tomorrow. And today was yesterday's tomorrow. So the time is always right today to make a start. I think that it is timely, and I would like to say that on behalf of the mental health unit and my superiors that I answer to, you can be rest assured that whatever support we can offer from our end, it will be there. Mental health is our business. And if we do not look out for each other, and more so our youth, then we need to ask ourselves the question, what are we really doing? Because they are our future, indeed. And that being said, I would like to take the opportunity on behalf of the Ministry of Health and the Mental Health Unit to wish all stakeholders the very best and to say to you, keep pressing on. As difficult and challenging as it may seem, we can accomplish it. We can. All we need is the will. And once there is a will, there is always what? A way. God bless you all. Thank you.
Since 1985 we've been around. Serving the nation is so much fun. Every customer's number one. A.Ali and Sons at Movie Town. More products, more variety. Spacious shopping and a helpful team. Website and delivery. We're so proud to be Guyanese.
A.Ali and Sons, always happy to serve you. Come visit our new location at Movie Town as we bring you a premium shopping experience and a bigger product line to meet your everyday needs.
Avoid the stress of thermal breakdown, engine wear, and sludge buildup. Use Syntec lubricants. Manufactured for tropical climates and built for hard-working engines, Syntec is proven protection and performance. Tested, endorsed, approved, and used by Cummins, MAN, Mercedes, Volvo, Deutz, and Kamaz. Syntec lubricants work. Imported and distributed by Caribbean Motor Spares. Telephone 609-7621, 502-3171, and available at all stores nationwide. Get yours now. Syntec lubricants drives your journey.
So if you're not in the who's who as yet, please make sure that you reach out. We only have a few spots remaining, and we do close off registrations in June. Looking forward to seeing your business, your organization in the who's who. We quickly move on to Coach Keon Smith, who's going to be talking to us about the digital citizenship course that we offer at ActionINVEST. And that will be followed by a video from ActionCOACH on what it takes to be a business coach. What is it like being a business coach? Especially for those of you out there wanting to join our team, please make sure that you reach out, submit your CVs, even if it's in different roles, accounting, administration, trainers in the various areas as well. In terms of administration, business management. We're even offering some training as well that is a little bit removed, such as Microsoft, because without those basic skills, people can really end up in a situation where they can't get to the maximum performance. And if you're interested in becoming a business coach, of course, send your CV and we'll schedule a meeting with you as well to see if this is the right path for you. So let's check it out.
Thank you, Dr. Doerga. And hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode where we dive into our learning management system. And I get to share with you on another course that I think would be really helpful in helping us to navigate this ever-changing, dynamic world in which we live in. In this episode, we are going to be touching on a course that I think is so relevant, especially since that tragic period in 2020 when the pandemic hit. And many of us, whether we liked it or not, whether we wanted to or not, had to migrate to the online platform. So in this particular episode, we will be diving into a course that is called Digital Citizenship. And this particular course will help us to understand some of the nuances, the guidance, the policies when it comes to navigating the online platform. And we have to face it, more and more we are moving towards that digital age where communication, connections, businesses are moving and navigating the online platform. So please pay attention to this particular episode and understand how this course can help you to improve how you utilize that extremely important platform. Now, when you're in this course, you will learn how to connect, collaborate, and share information online using appropriate guidelines when it comes to technology. And it really starts you to be on the path where we know that in-person meetings, in-person classes are generally on the decline. So we want to make sure that we can engage persons effectively through learning these particular skills when it comes to digital, using digital media and understanding digital citizenship. So the objectives of this particular workshop would be to help the participants to understand what digital citizenship is all about, how to use technology appropriately, and creating that strong brand image, brand loyalty using technology, etc. Understanding how to make sure you not only create your reputation online, but also you can protect it and use technology safely. So those are some of the key objectives of this particular course, and it covers several different areas from what is digital citizenship to networking and personal branding, which is very key, especially for young professionals. Important when it comes to creating your personal brand. How do you make sure that your social media as well is a representation of good character? Networking, personal branding is also very, very important. How do you practice and share information appropriately? And of course, understanding the safety and security side of the online world. Cannot overemphasize that particular aspect. So if you're thinking that this is a course that can really help you to enhance, sharpen, or even develop the knowledge in understanding how to use the online platform effectively, then I'd encourage you to call into us. You can call 223-5583 to get registered for this course, or you can visit us online either by typing in our email address or scanning the QR code that you're seeing right there on this particular slide, and it will take you straight to our website that you'll be able to connect and start on your path of learning. Dr. Doerga?
People often decide to start their own business because they have a ton of experience in their industry, or it's just something they have a passion for, and they want the flexibility to not have to work every day. Unfortunately, most end up working more in order to keep their business afloat, let alone grow. In fact, most small to medium-sized businesses fail within the first 10 years. Now, these challenges are not easy to overcome, but owning a small to medium-sized business doesn't mean you have to go at it alone. That's why business coaching is one of the most rapidly booming industries in the world today. A business coach provides the skills and tools needed to fill the gaps and help business owners make the right decisions and take their business to the next level by focusing on major growth areas. Business coaches guide business owners towards mastery, which leads to stronger teams, saved time, more jobs, and overall abundance through business education. If you have the experience, ambition, and drive to help others create success and abundance in their lives, while at the same time creating a successful business for yourself, you just might be the one. In the world of business coaching, one brand stands out above the rest: ActionCOACH. Formed in 1993 by Brad Sugars, who still leads the team today, ActionCOACH is the original and still the best. Since its inception, ActionCOACH has coached more clients, won more awards, gained more recognition, and produced more profits than any other coaching company of its kind in the world. Over the past 2 decades, ActionCOACH has served thousands of businesses and their owners around the world in every category imaginable. An ActionCOACH is a marketing manager, a sales director, a training coordinator, a partner, a confidant, a mentor, and a best friend. There's a reason so many business coaches find success by joining the ActionCOACH team. It's a proven system that works, and it always gets results. With over 3,000 proven strategies and tactics for business growth, over 1,000 coaches operating in over 50 countries worldwide, all offering professional and ongoing support, it's no wonder ActionCOACH is the biggest and best business coaching franchise around. How do you become the best? By selecting the best. At ActionCOACH, we select people who we know will develop into business coaching and will strengthen our team and reputation. We recognize potential and ambition in people, but it's up to them to take action and show that they can deliver on that promise. If you think you have what it takes, you'll recognize some of the following qualities in yourself, and you'll be able to meet the challenge and succeed. You have a passion and a desire to help others, and you like to succeed because they do. You enjoy learning and self-development, and you're not a stranger to success. You're self-confident, and you can sell a service that you're passionate about. You're a team player, and you want to join the ranks of like-minded, world-class professionals. You've shown leadership qualities and may have coached people before, you just perhaps didn't think of it that way. You have a drive to deliver great results. You're motivated more by personal achievement than pure financial gain, and value skill and passion over wealth and status. If any of these describe you, then you just may have found the right opportunity. An opportunity that will lead you to self-satisfaction and great financial rewards. This is your opportunity for personal fulfillment and independence. But only for those who have what it takes, not just to be a business coach, but to be an action coach. Are you the one?
Welcome back. And there you had some information from both Coach Keon and also ActionCOACH. If what you heard just now really resonates with you and you believe that business coaching is a path for you, I strongly encourage you to make contact with us so that we can check to see if, yes, this is something that you should get involved in. We have an assessment that we would take you through because we're growing at a very rapid pace and we do want very talented professionals to join our team so that we can really make an even bigger impact in Guyana, ensure that we move from a developing country to a developed country, and that we're all in a very abundant and prosperous Guyana. That is our vision. That is what we strive for every single day. If you're one who wants to do more than just a paycheck, or if you really have this desire to really serve people, that you really want to use your talent, and your talent could be in finance, it could be in marketing, it could be in graphics, it could be in administration, reach out. We really would love to have talented people on board so that we can multiply and amplify the impact that we are making here in Guyana. So with that said, I'll leave you for this week. I'd encourage you to reach out to the team, make sure that you are in the who's who, because that's one of the fastest ways in which we can ensure that your business gets found and keeps growing. Take care.